Las Vegas Discount.net's the best there is. Save up to 50% on your next Vegas trip. And travel, rental, shows, and tours. Find the deals you're looking for. Las Vegas Discount.net. Las Vegas Discount.net. If you're going to Vegas for deals that are the best, visit Las Vegas Discount.net.
Are you ready?
Welcome to humanity. This is our one.
Whatever it takes, we got to say whatever it takes is what it took.
This is Brock Lesnar, and you're listening to FightNet Radio.
Yo, hi, this is Sugar Ray Leonard, and you listen to FightNet Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to listen to FightNet Radio.
Lee Harvey Oswald, what's your name? How am I supposed to know you?
This is Frank Shamrock. You're listening to FightNet Radio.
Hi, this is Nia, the Knockout St. John. You're listening to FightNet Radio, and there's no way I would ever touch Lee.
This is Chuck Jackson.
I am Stephen Bonner, and you're listening to FightNet Radio.
Dan Henderson, you're listening to FightNet Radio.
Everybody, welcome to FightNet Radio, where Lee's burning every bridge there is out there. All right.
Hi, this is Manny Pacquiao. I'll fight anybody on FightNetRadio.com.
I mean, this is ridiculous. It's a radio show. It ain't a one-hour television spectacular.
Now the recorder's running, and I missed all the good stuff. Hi, everyone. Welcome to FightNet Radio, where you literally missed all the good stuff. Remarkably. Andrew Labuschagne, Lee Honish, bringing you the wonderful world of boxing for 11 years, 12 years, long time. The guy over there on the other end is Andrew Labuschagne. He is a writer. He is a journalist. He thinks of himself as those things. I think of myself as a personality. What is the difference? Andrew will try to talk about credible facts. I will just talk about Floyd Mayweather and 50 Cent for an entire 2 hours if you give me a chance. With that said, how are you today, Andrew?
Very good, Lee.
We started close on time. Of course, our gear didn't really hold up, but, you know.
But it was awesome. We were on time, people. That is the big point.
Well, we didn't do the bonus show this week. I'm sure they're going to bitch and complain about that online. They don't really bitch and complain, but if we say it here, they'll show up there. So I guess we could start with a few shout-outs. We had an email. Wait, we had an email last week that we never got to. I'm going to look that up. If you want to send an email, I'll read it. I don't care. You can bash us, too. I actually prefer that in a strange way. It's FightNet Radio.
I'm surprised.
Gmail.
Surprised there's not a lot more of that, Willie.
I wish there was.
Yeah, like you guys suck.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm completely okay with that. In fact, I find great amusement in that. Danny, who is a longtime listener, Danny Picaro, you've heard me talk about him before. He's the only one who uses FightNetRadio@gmail.com. Lee, I heard you guys talking about the ESPN app on last podcast. My main beef with the app is that if you don't have a smart TV, you're most likely going to have to watch the fights on your phone. I don't have a smart TV. I have Comcast for my cable, and I also have some apps like Netflix on there, but they do not have ESPN Plus. So I never subscribed because I didn't watch major fights on my iPhone. If Andrew is like me and he doesn't have a smart TV, he won't be able to watch on TV.
He's correct.
But I did the 7-day trial for the Terrence Crawford fight last month and learned that you can sign into the app if you subscribed on the ESPN website, watch the programs that way. So I hooked up the HDMI cable to my TV, was able to watch the fights, although the site occasionally crashed or got slow. That's your shitty cable provider.
No, not really, because it happened to me.
You have a shitty cable provider.
Yeah, but
I watched it on my phone at a motherfucking concert, bro.
Yeah, I know phones. My brother-in-law's phone did fine too. He had it about 5 seconds faster than mine. It's Lee, there was glitches, right? You're not watching it live.
Well, you're not watching anything live. There is no such thing as live. You watch football, and it's not even live. You're watching it on a 15-second delay.
Yeah, but there's a big difference when your screen is pausing. That don't happen on the
No,
TV.
I get
The delay
that.
in
No.
the TV, it's a
I'm
live
with you.
delay.
I'm with you on
Right.
that.
It's just garbage. Like sometimes it skips, right? It'll stop and then go, and you already know you missed a second. Now, granted, nothing happened, but what if the big punch happened? What if it was a big round of the year and the thing's just pausing on you? Look, like I said before, and there's a lot of people that are on my side about this. They're not too happy about being forced into this ESPN app thing. If it was there for the guy that wants to travel and watch like Lee Honish, that is a great idea. I'm in love with it. Don't force me. That's all I'm saying, Lee.
All right. Further news from social media from our fans. Again,
I got one other thing though, Lee.
Yeah.
You know what I can't find a lot on this ESPN app are the numbers. How are they determining how many people are watching these fights?
You can actually track the number of people that are on it. An app, anything that's web-based.
So why aren't
it's
they?
not even to a yeah. The reason
I'm
they're
gonna go
not.
look right now. I'm gonna go look right now.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why they don't. Because I guarantee they'll be lucky if they have a couple 100,000 people signed up for the app. I mean, I'm just being brutally honest.
Right. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but
you're
it
talking
seems
about a
kinda
brand
weird.
new app. Okay, so this is actually going to lead into a conversation for later on, so we might as well get it out of the way right now. I was actually going to do some shout-outs from the fans first, but Andrew's just jumping right the fuck into work. What do you want to do here? You make
Sorry,
the call,
Lee.
Cowboy.
Go ahead.
All
Go
right.
ahead.
We'll come back to that topic.
All right. Okay.
Last week's show, again, you can go to fightnetradio.com. That'll take you to our Facebook page. Why? Because you're all old and have a Facebook page. If you're young and you listen to this show, you got turned on to it by somebody who listens to this show, and they have a Facebook page. But Jaime and Hosel, by the way, Hosel actually explained the correct pronunciation for his name, and I've been saying it correctly. So, Hosel, good for you. Paul Cuff, our friend in I want to say the UK, but I really think he's in Ireland. I'm sure he's going to correct me when I hear this, but I believe him. I think it's UK. Let's just go with Europe. Will that work, Paul? On last week's show. So, right about the book being wrong for the fight. For those of you who don't know or didn't listen, last week's show was entitled Manny Pacquiao is on PEDs, and Lucas Matisse took a dive, allegedly. I didn't even look at the numbers to see how popular last week's show was, because I was on vacation and didn't want to be depressed if you guys didn't like the show. And yes, I look at the numbers and I obsess. We have a fair fan base, and I keep track each and every week. So I'm going to look right now, and if the numbers are down for last week's show, I'm going to be pissy for the rest of the show. Nope, you guys all listen. We were down maybe 5 or 10%, maybe. But right in the pocket. I mean, it's not like a Deontay Wilder post. Like, I could talk about Deontay Wilder and increase the numbers for this show each and every week, and get rude comments from Deontay on YouTube, because that's the way he listens to it, where people will explain we only have 5 followers on YouTube, which I find hilarious. It's just a byproduct of how I post the show. Paul Cuff, who I believe is in Ireland based on him. Well, you know what? I'm going to look him up, Andrew. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to look Paul up. Paul's getting a whole 5 minutes on the show. And on Scott, he's got this will tell you a hardcore boxing fan, Andrew. His wallpaper is for White versus Parker on July 28th at the O2 London. This dude's in England. This dude's not just in England. He's in Preston, Lancashire. Lancashire. He's English. There are pictures of him with a pint, and he's a boxing fan. And he appears to be under the age of 40. Why he listens to this show, I will never know. But, Paul, thanks. You're a regular. Paul said this about last week's show. So right about the book being wrong for the fight. Yes, we agree. I had 30 pounds on Lucas by KO.
What's that mean? What's 30 pounds translated?
Probably equates to about $50 US. Probably somewhere in that range, 40 to 50 bucks.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Right.
On a KO, that would have paid crazy money if it hit, based on what we know now. By KO, and knew it was going to be down the drain after 6 minutes. I'm with you, buddy. The bookies most definitely got it wrong like us, but you've got to take the rough with the smooth, as you both say.
Nice.
Onward to Yusuke versus Gasayev next week, which was last week, which we're probably not even going to talk about because I just don't give a shit. I'm going to be on.
It was yesterday. It was yesterday.
I don't care. I don't care.
I would say it real fast. Yusuke won by a dominating 12-round decision. It was like 120, 108 all across the board. Outboxed. Very boring.
Last night was also Jaime Munguia. We will talk about that shortly.
Yes.
Josel Romero, our fan, regular of the show, Josel. Munguia is starting to make a name for himself. Excited to see where he can go. I could say this before I even watched the fight or even knew the outcome. I have it on tape. I already know the outcome. I've already read the press. Liam Beefy Smith is a piece of shit who seems to get a lot. Look, I'm not in his family. Fuck him. I'm in a mood. All right.
Why? What did he do? What did the guy? No, you know what?
He gets beat the fuck up by everybody. That's what he does.
Please stop it.
Tell me the defining Liam Beefy Smith fight.
You call him Beefy, okay? Because that's what they were calling him last night.
That's his nickname, Liam Beefy Smith.
I know, but you don't keep referring to the man as Beefy, all right? It sounds like you're talking about his junk after about number 5. It just was creepy.
I didn't come up with his nickname,
Beefy this and Beefy that. Oh, I was like, come on, you guys. And like you said, Lee, does he even warrant a nickname right now? When you get your ass kicked every time HBO has put you on, do you get a nickname?
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Hey, go ahead. It was a bad night for Mr. Smith. Yes, it was.
Go ahead. No, Paul Cuff commented on that comment the other night. He apparently put a little cash on it. Munguia, 1 for 4 and 7 to 12 to cross double on 10 pounds, about $20. It's probably less, about $15. With Usyk via decision, should be a good night for fights. Yes.
You got it then. Hey, say that.
No. He knows his shit.
He had one guy in Usyk. They both win.
Yeah. He knows. That probably should have made him just about, if it's a parlay, just about 100 pounds, I think. That should be. So, Paul, let me know what if you parlayed it, you should have gotten all the way up to about 100 pounds. I don't think you can make any money on the Munguia fight because he's the favorite lopsidedly. Like, everybody knew that Munguia was going to win, but I digress. Also, on our website at fightnetradio.com, I reposted from our friend Lisa Marie, who tagged me, which is the same as saying she shared it with all of us. Roy Jones Jr. There is a give to gain on our website. I'm going to give a big plug for this. So all of you goobers, go do this. You can sign up to go see Canelo versus Triple G. Have dinner the night before with Roy Jones Jr.
Really cool.
And be float. Yeah, it's a good deal, right?
Yeah.
And it's
is that
nothing.
That's the auction?
Right. It's an no. You sign up. You pay $10 and you get like 100 entries, or $20 for 100 entries. Okay. Right. And so the money, for those of you who actually pay your taxes, I know a lot of deadbeats listen to the show, and I'm talking to all of you Raider fans. You can count that as a write-off, right? So if you donate $20 or $100, it goes to a good cause. It's going to cancer research. Can't beat that.
They're all doing this too. I've seen this in I think.
Celebrities all do it. Everybody does it.
Yeah.
It's a big thing now. Gordon Ramsay did one that I signed up for. Just to have dinner made by Gordon Ramsay, which was pretty crazy. The Deontay Wilder video, which is on our website, you guys should go see it, because Deontay talks out of his ass, the side of his head, under his fucking arm. He's batshit crazy in this interview. Like,
that's how
literally, he talks like a guy who really, truly believes Anthony Joshua's ducking him. Like, he believes the hype. Or if he doesn't, he's a great showman. That's what I'm going to say.
They're great showmen. Al Heyman's a part of the entertainment world, and that's what it seems that his fighters have become. They're all characters in this sport. They're not legit prize fighters. I'm sorry.
Jaime Enriquez, weighed in on that. And let's see, is there anything else that I posted that you guys were truly interested in over the last week, other than telling us we were late putting out the show last week, which we know.